Farmers have been fighting a wet spring. Those conditions of fertilization and other field work behind schedule. So when there is a sunny spring weekend day, they just let the fields dry and do what the rest of us do. They go fishing.
This early morning check-in was for each of the 131 boats entered in one of the family-run Berries Trail bass fishing tournaments. This one took place at Lake Sinclair. These are not your leisurely fishermen. It's kind of combat fishing. They want to win the biggest piece of the pot. Each boat of usually two paid a $160 entry fee.
You gonna win? Driving a truck, one catching big fish. He's actually a fishing, catching machine.
I meet a lot of people and just enjoy it. Been doing it all my life. 55 years old. I've been fishing ever since I can remember. And I just love it.
There were rules. Use of life preservers was stressed. Others were explained for the end of the day to make sure everyone is kept honest. The winners even had to have polygraphs. To keep all those boats starting safe could have been bedlam and dangerous.
You will start off with your lights on. Every tournament we have, you start off with your lights on, your front and back light on. 17, 18.
That was the hard part for the organizers. Then the best part, 8 hours of good bass fishing. Only artificial baits allowed. The weather was perfect. Who could not have enjoyed this day of fishing? The whole Berry family is involved.
84.
At the end of the day, Robbie Berry tosses plastic bags to each boat to bring in the fish. The attraction to a lake only an hour and a half from Atlanta and 45 minutes from mid-state Macon was a draw.
Been pretty good so far. This year it's a little off because of the economy. Most of them are real good people.
He said most of the fishermen were just doing it to be outdoors. And then the checking in.
5 fish, 5 alive, 7.51.
Each boat had to check in their best of 5 fish. I could see the bags were heavy, so the potential for big bass was there. And the largest one was announced. That prize went to Ashley BOGGAN of Metter in Screven County. He picked up $1,320 plus $400 for he and his partner's catch of just over 13 pounds of bass. Talk about excited.
You know, I fished several months up here without a bite like this before I fished a year without catching a fish like this up here.
What you gonna do with the money?
Put it back in my fishing fund.
It was 7.98, or we'll call it 8 pounds.
And the big winner, first place, $3,800, boat 39. Passed the polygraph and everything.
The overall winners were the father and son team of Don and Ricky Randall of Macon. They don't practice, they just go out and fish. Don said the early spring and the stained water were not issues.
Actually, it makes it better. From now, for 3 or 4 more weeks, the fishing will be really good. When the water temperature starts leaving 55 degrees and getting higher, then the fishing gets real good.
Good fishermen are as good conservationists as hunters and farmers who conserve their soil. The tournament was strictly catch and release. There are also great populations of brim and catfish to fish for another day on Lake Sinclair and the many other outstanding Georgia lakes, rivers, and streams. I'm Rick Treptow for the Georgia Farm Monitor.